Hello my crafty friends. This is a start to finish painted piece of furniture. We are using Rethunk Junk by Laura. I take everything apart. So I am using Prep, which is the product you want to use to clean your surface. There is no sanding needed, no primer needed. I'm using Prep on the whole piece. There were no repairs that needed to be needed as well. I'm using Oyster. And this is the first coat on the doors. I do paint the back side. I also paint the front sides. So we're going to get our first coat on. The first coat on the drawer. Just a good thin layer. Into the side of the piece. All the way around the front. So Honey Bear taped it off for me, so I did not paint the inside, and it was a nice clean edge. Unless you're going to paint the inside, it just looks a little neater. I don't paint the insides of my cabinets, unless it's requested by the customer. So that is our first coat. Now I'm going over with the second coat. This piece only needed 2 coats, maybe a little touch up once I was done. I was wrong. Takes 3 coats. So now I'm using these little pyramids I got on Amazon. So I can flip it over before they're completely dry and then start the fronts of the doors. They wobble a little bit, I noticed. I didn't put it even, so I was holding my hand down so that it didn't rock. So the top of this piece, this first coat I'm doing is semi-sweet. I'm going to do a farmhouse blend over the top. So 1 coat of semi-sweet over the whole thing. And I'm using the Miracle Sponge. Nice good coverage. There's my second coat on the doors. Now I'm going to mix all of those colors. We're doing linen, we're doing oyster, we're doing driftwood, and a little fog. I am getting it wet with the staining pad. Just putting it on. Now a third coat on the fronts of the drawers. And I'm touching up those edges, again with semi-sweet. So we're doing the second coat on that. Now I'm going to top coat. I'm going to mix semi-sweet with the tough top. I'm going to wet a staining pad and the surface, and I'm going to just wipe that on. It's going to tone down what we already did and give the protection. Now Honey Bear is attaching everything back and putting the whole thing back together. We got all new knobs and all new drawer pulls. The hinges are very hard to replace, so we usually try and save those and paint them if necessary. So this is start to finish. This piece I did get done in 2 days. It's not, most people, unless you do it on a weekend, it's not possible, but you could have it done in the evening. It's very easy to use. You saw that it was a mahogany color that we turned white to more of a farmhouse look. This one sold very quickly. So this is Rethunk Junk.